Get Hooked is a brand new series on Out TV that explores four queer friends from abroad landing in the province for a chance at fishing. It's an experience many queer people might not necessarily get a chance to try. Joining us now to talk about this new series and the creator, Heidi Lynch, and star Demeisha Dennis. Good morning. It's so nice to see both of you and have you in our studio.
Yeah, morning.
This must be so exciting. I know you've worked really, really hard behind the scenes on this series. Heidi, I'll start by asking where you got this idea and what your hope is with your work.
Yeah, my partner works in film and TV. She's an actor. It's a high-stress job. And fishing just became this outlet during COVID for stress relief and bonding with friends. And all different kinds of people enjoy the sport of fishing, but only one certain person really gets marketed as using the pastime. So I wanted to explore all different kinds of people that I've never really seen on the cover of a fishing magazine and the joy that they get from the sport.
It's so true, especially when you mention COVID and all those outdoor activities, right, that we were trying to take advantage of. And I felt like, fishing became very, very popular. Demeisha, what was this experience like for you? You're part of this series. What did you think?
I mean, to be able to film with four queer women first and foremost in a space that is so male-dominated, it was an absolute joy just to be outside and be able to share a story that is not widely told, that this is a sport that we do get engaged in, and it's not just about one specific demographic, that story is so expansive, just as much as queerness itself is expansive. Being able to see that in fishing reflected, beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, the cinematography too looks so beautiful just to kind of take in some of the images. When you were talking to people about that stereotype, as you say, the way it's marketed is typically like a man's sport, essentially, right? What was your response? How did people respond to that with your idea?
I mean, I think I was pitching to the right people. I was pitching to Accessible Media Inc. and Out TV, who work really hard to create new representation. So they saw what I was saying. We also do have some great men that are part of the show. Dave in episode 2 is a blind angler from Arn Prior, and his buddy Rick took us all out and treated us all like we were equal. We were all just people who wanted to enjoy the sport and catch some fish. It's a really beautiful equalizer.
Yeah, and Demeisha, what did that environment, that inclusivity mean to you as an angler and coming together with your friends in this respect?
I mean, I'm basically out on the river with men all the time when I go fishing, unless I create a specific opportunity to bring women with me. I mean, I do that through part of my work is to bring women outside and to bring them. Fishing is one of the big joys. So to be outside again where I can tell that story, I think it's all about the storytelling, that me being a part of that story and seeing not just myself as a Black woman telling that story of fly fishing, when you've never seen that, you don't really see that anywhere. And then to have four other women who are queer in that space, it tells a different story. And we've gotten so used to seeing the same thing told over and over again, it became so normalized. So doing this gets us disrupting that narrative, disrupting what's normal.
I'm also thinking of just even fishing when I was young, growing up. There's something to be said about that environment, right? Where you can just be yourself and maybe have those really vulnerable and honest conversations, because sometimes maybe their conversation could be difficult, but you could be focused on the fishing and really be yourself and be open in that respect.
Yeah, definitely. I think everyone across the board also expresses, all of our amazing Ontario anglers, that fishing really helps you be in the moment. And when you are in the moment, it's so much easier to have grounded, full conversations and to be vulnerable with each other.
So true.
It's one of the places where my bills don't matter.
Yeah.
It's like you get that rod in your hand, water, everything happens. Nothing else outside of what's happening in the moment where you're fishing is a part of that story.
And it's peaceful usually, right? It's quiet, depending on, the hours that you're going out to do the fishing. We're looking at some of the footage right now. Do you have a favorite location? It sounds like you kind of filmed all over the place.
All of it, This show is cool and beautiful and cutting edge and shows why Ontario is so gorgeous and important to protect. And it's a beautiful time to be launching that into the world.
Demeisha, what about you? Favorite?
I think a big part of it is where we were able to tell these stories and how connected I am to this space. I'd say I've been here 25 years as a Canadian, but still navigating a lot of what it means to be Canadian, and to use fishing as that storytelling and to connect with others who don't live here and to show them home has been it's one of the greatest memories that I've taken from filming this thing.
Yeah. It sounds like you're both so proud and so excited for people to take in your work. Lastly, where can people find it? And it's next month, right? Officially?
It's today.
Oh,
it's
today. I'm sorry about that. I was
no
saying next
worries.
month. Okay, so today.
Available as of today on outtv.com and Accessible Media Inc.
Wonderful. Congratulations. This sounds like a really great project that you've been working on. You said it took a little while, but 12 days, that's how much filming you actually put together? I mean,
12 days
a lot of work.
Full rapid joy.
Yeah. Wonderful. Congratulations. Really pleasure speaking with both of you, and thank you for coming in.